Picture yourself on a Sunday afternoon, coffee in hand, thinking about that job you left a few years back and wondering whatever happened to the super you were paid there. Right now, there's $21.5 billion in unclaimed super sitting in forgotten accounts across Australia, according to Treasury in 2025, and some of it could genuinely be yours. The best part? The ATO says checking takes just minutes through myGov or a phone call, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to find yours and bring it home. To give you a sense of the scale, Treasury reported in 2025 that there were about 7.3 million accounts holding unclaimed super, with the typical lost amount of around $2,150 each. And if you've never gone looking for this, that's not a failure on your part. Most people are never told this money exists or that they need to chase it. That $2,950 isn't loose change. It's money that should be quietly compounding for your retirement. Here's where it gets genuinely interesting. Before you start searching, let me explain why this matters so much to you. Every time you change jobs and leave an old super account open, that account can keep charging you fees and insurance premiums. And the ATO notes a fund can classify your account as lost when they can't contact you and no contributions have arrived for a set period. Over a long career, having your money split across several accounts quietly eats away at balances that should be compounding in your favour. So the first win is simply understanding what those stray accounts are costing you. Your first move is the easiest one. Sign in to myGov with your account linked to the ATO. Then open the super section and go to Fund Details. The ATO says this is the fastest way to see every account in your name. So review the whole list and note anything marked as lost, inactive, or ATO held. What you're aiming for is one active account and no stray balances drifting around out there. And here's the part most people miss, coming up next, because not everything shows up where you'd expect. If myGov isn't your thing, and honestly, plenty of people find it fiddly, you can just call the ATO Lost Super Search line on 13 28 65 for a quick phone check. Have your tax file number handy, follow the automated prompts to run the search and jot down any fund names and balances that come up. Your goal is exactly the same either way. Identify every account you own and confirm precisely where each balance is sitting today. Now, I want to be upfront with you, because here's a trap a lot of people fall into. The ATO explains that some super gets transferred to them and is not automatically paid back out. So it can sit idle for years, even after it's left your fund. For example, the ATO says former temporary residents may have super moved to the ATO around 6 months after leaving Australia or after a visa expires. And if you're eligible, you have to use ATO online services to update your details and apply to withdraw it yourself. Nobody does this step for you. Once you've confirmed where everything sits, it's time to act through the right portal. Update your bank details first so any payment lands in the correct account. Then, if the money is in a super fund, use that fund's consolidation pathway. And if it's ATO held super, head to super, then manage, then withdraw ATO held super if you're eligible. A good result for you looks like one account, correct bank details, and no unclaimed balances left behind. But before you rush to merge everything, there's a catch, and I'll show you what it is shortly. Let me put real numbers on this so you can see yourself in them. Say you're on the lower end, with one small forgotten account of around $2,950s. That alone could be a big chunk of a modest balance. If you're more in the middle, with a couple of old accounts, you might be looking at $5,000 to $6,000 quietly sitting there. And if you've changed jobs often, 3 or 4 times, you could easily be leaving $10,000 or more scattered around. Whichever bracket you're in, Consolidating now saves you years of duplicate fees and lets the whole lot compound in one place. Here's a myth worth busting because it trips up so many people: the belief that when you change jobs, your super automatically follows you. It doesn't. The ATO and MoneySmart both make clear that super can be left behind in a previous fund or transferred to the ATO as lost or unclaimed money, which means the responsibility to check and consolidate sits with you. If that surprises you, you're far from alone, and this is exactly where a lot of people accidentally make the mistake that costs them the most. So before you rush to merge everything, watch out for this one. Some of your old accounts may carry insurance, like life or income protection cover, that you'd actually want to keep, and consolidating can quietly cancel it. That's the honest complication most quick guides skip over. Review the insurance attached to each account. Make sure the account you're keeping has the cover you genuinely need, and only then roll the others in. It's a 5-minute check that can save you a cover gap you'd never see coming. The second mistake is leaving outdated contact or bank details on your accounts, which ironically is exactly how super becomes lost in the first place when a fund can't reach you. Update your address, update your bank details, and make sure your tax file number is linked to each fund. Fix this once and your super stays found and keeps growing right where you can see it. That's the difference between doing this hunt once and doing it every few years. Let's run through your checklist quickly. Step 1. Understand that scattered accounts drain your money through fees and insurance. Step 2. Sign into myGov and open the super section. Step 3. Or just call the ATO on 13 28 65 with your TFN ready. Step 4. Check separately for any ATO held super, since that won't come to you on its own. And Step 5. Update your bank details, then consolidate or withdraw. 5 steps, and most of them take minutes. If you've made it this far, you now know something most people in your situation never find out. That money could be sitting in your name right now. Your next step is simple. Log into myGov or call 13 28 65 today and check in the next 10 minutes while it's fresh. If you want to make sure the account you keep is genuinely the best one for your future, that's exactly what we cover next, where I show you how to compare super funds properly. I'm Alex, I'll see you there.